Today, we have stories about the COVID vaccine, a local bone marrow drive,
and a new assistant basketball coach coming up right here on MOB.
Welcome back, Marcus. I'm Pooja Kanteri.
And I'm Naveed Alibi. There's a lot of talk about the COVID vaccine these days, and one of our students received her first shot last week.
Denton County cases and deaths have gone up, with almost 50 deaths in the last week. However, hope is on the horizon, with a vaccine being distributed. One student, Ria Karamuru, has already been vaccinated due to her underlying health conditions.
I was thankful enough through my pediatrician that I was able to sign up for the vaccine.
Ria qualifies for the 1C wave of vaccinations, meant for 16 to 75-year-olds with underlying health conditions.
The vaccine that I received was the Pfizer vaccine. It was a drive-through vaccine, which was very interesting. It was in some back parking lot, and really it's a place that you wouldn't find it unless you were looking for it. I realized though after how thankful and I am and lucky to be receiving it.
Even though there's a vaccine, staying safe is more important than ever.
I'm absolutely still going to wear a mask. If wearing something like this that can keep me safe, keep everyone around me safe, and when it's cold, keeps my face warm, why not I still wear it?
Experts say it could take till the end of the year for things to return to normal, as vaccines are still in short supply.
They haven't even finished 1C, and like I said, there's 50,000 people who are 80, 85, or much older with many underlying health conditions, and they still haven't received it yet.
If you think you might qualify for a COVID-19 vaccination, talk to your pediatrician or doctor to find out.
Like I said, if I can do this one little thing, and I have the great opportunity to, that prevents me from giving it to others or will potentially help others, why not take it?
This has been Andrew White and Naveed Alibi, reporting for MOB.
I've had several members of my family who got the vaccine.
My grandma just got it, and I feel a lot better going around her. Have you noticed the only medical issue people talk about is COVID? That means we ignore those with other conditions. Last week, Andrew and I visited a bone marrow drive for a local family. If you've had braces in Highland Village, you might be familiar with the Grombergs. Or maybe you know Morgan Gromberg, a sophomore here at Marcus.
It's funny, a lot of people come up and say, "Oh, your mom was my orthodontist, and look at my teeth."
But you might not know Audrey, who was recently diagnosed with aplastic anemia, a disease that affects the production of blood cells. The Grombergs, along with Be The Match, set up this drive to see if they could find Audrey's match.
We're out here to support Audrey, hopefully find a match, bone marrow donor, hoping to raise some awareness.
She is one of the most amazing little girls you have ever met.
The Grombergs talk about what the drive means to them.
We're just so grateful, and try not to cry while we're saying this, but it just means so much to us that everyone's coming out to try to find a bone marrow match for Audrey or for someone else that needs it as well. So we just want to tell everybody in the community thank you so much.
Although the drive is already over, you can still show your support for Audrey by getting a t-shirt.
We're trying to spread the love all around Highland Village so Audrey can see everyone wearing these shirts.
Another way to help out is by going to join.bethematch.org to see if you could be a bone marrow donor to Audrey or someone else in need.
Thank y'all so much. It really truly means so much to us. It's made this process so much easier, and we just feel so grateful for where we live and the people in it.
You literally are saving a life when you donate. So please donate.
This has been Naveed Alibi and Andrew White reporting for MOB.
Have you ever thought about donating bone marrow?
I haven't thought about it, but I'll definitely look into it now.
Last show, we checked out a new restaurant that opened up in the shops. This time, we sent Olivia Smiley to a new local brunch spot on Flower Mound Road.
My Cafe is a new restaurant in Flower Mound, and Fidel, the owner of the restaurant, tells us a little bit about the cafe.
We opened up the doors December 28th. We are here with breakfast and lunch from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. During the week, the people eat and relax and take their time and chill out. Weekends is more like, yes, eat and leave because people are waiting to be seated.
The cafe specializes in homemade crepes, waffles, eggs, and soup.
I see a lot of young people, so I don't know if they're high school or not, but we do have a young generation.
This is his second cafe in Texas.
I wish I came to a better time, normal like we did in Fort Worth. Here it's gonna take a little longer because of the situation, because of the limitation.
This has been Olivia Smiley reporting for MOB.
It's time to sign up for being in the staff class next year. Here's more info.
Okay guys, what are the ideas for our promo?
Okay, so I actually already made one.
Stop! I'm bored already. This is what we do for the promo, alright? I run for president. Become president. Easy. Not the hardest thing that I've done, okay? I'm president. I pardon Joe Exotic, aka Tiger King. We get the Tigers into the school. We put them on all the journalism staffs, alright? They're in yearbook, they're in newspaper, they're in MOB. Suddenly, everybody's joining staffs to see these Tigers.
Or we could do my idea, which was just kind of like targeting people who want to find an extracurricular to join, and we just kind of show them like the cool things we do in journalism staffs. I already made it, so like I feel like we could just use that.
No, you know what, Mayher? I think Andrew's idea sounds a lot better.
Yeah, I really like Andrew's idea. I think baby tigers might bring in a lot of people.
Okay, well, can we at least like watch mine, you guys? I literally already made it, and I feel like it's good, and I feel like you guys aren't giving me a chance, like...
Oh my gosh, fine, Mayher, we'll watch your promo.
Okay, cool, let's play it.
Have you ever thought about being part of the newspaper, yearbook, lit mag, or MOB? Not only can you learn design, writing, interviewing, photography and videography, and video editing, but you can also be part of a student-run organization and even become a leader on staff. Discover cool opportunities while reporting, travel for class trips, and win awards. So whether you want to be behind the scenes, develop your skills, or even just have fun, journalism could be right for you.
So guys, what did you think?
We should stick to Andrew's idea, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. It was a lot better. Yeah.
Mayher, that was hot garbage.
Yeah.
It was I don't know what she was thinking.
I really hope more people join journalism so we have less people like that.
I joined MOB this year and I've had a great experience so far. I've learned a lot about videography and editing, and it's been so fun.
I've only been in MOB for 2 weeks, and look where I am right now. Next year, you could be sitting in this seat, so come pick up an application today.
Many of you might know that we have a new boys assistant varsity coach, but you might not know about his life in professional basketball before.
The Marcus boys varsity basketball team got a new assistant coach this year, Coach James Singleton. He played overseas in the NBA for many years, but he will always remember the highlight of his career.
But it was just that atmosphere of my first NBA game, getting a start, and I actually had a really good game. And it's that moment when you know that you've been working so hard for something for so long as a kid, and you get to experience it.
Singleton has not only learned what it's like to play for the pros, but also to coach the pros. He coached the San Antonio Spurs G League. Basketball is one of Singleton's passions, but over time, it went from basketball to coaching.
I've always wanted to coach. The last 6 or 7 years of my career, I was normally the oldest guy on the team. And the coaches looked at me as a guy that can be a positive influence in the locker room, but also on the court. And with the young players now, you see guys, they almost jumping over the basket. So my time, I knew that my time was starting to decrease, but I can also offer a little guidance.
Even though he hasn't been at Marcus long, he is already making a big impact on his students.
He's bringing like a lot of positive energy. He's always positive. He's giving good feedback. Like even if we make mistakes, he just fixes it and tells us what to do right.
Some of the things he taught me, at the beginning of the year, I went in the morning one time to shoot, and he was helping me fix my jump shot a little bit. So he's just been a great person as a role model as well, just to look up to.
Singleton says helping the students get where they want to be is the most valuable part of coaching.
So teaching them and being here, for me, this is actually more rewarding. Like, I've coached on the highest level. Coaching here is getting them ready for what's there. Give them the best opportunity to get there, be successful, and also just teaching them how to be a young man going into the real world outside of here.
This has been Claire Askew reporting for MLB.
You can check out the boys' next game on February 2nd at Louisville at 8 p.m.
Well, that's it for today, Marcus. Thanks for watching. I'm Pooja Kantari.
And I'm Naveed Alibi. Have a great day, Marcus.
I text Joe Exotic, hey, Joe, buddy, you know those little baby tigers? We need them. I get a cop hat, all right? I dress up as a cop. Go to Pennsylvania State Penitentiary. I dress up as a woman. I put on a wig. Next thing you know, Joe Exotic is sitting right here. He's on the journalism staff.
So guys, what did you think?
I hated it. Yeah, Maher, that idea was garbage. Yeah, Maher, that idea was...
She really had a good idea in a while.